Hello, everyone. This is Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Welcome to the One Bitcoin Show. Today is January the 8th, 2018. Strong hand. Don't be impulsive, people. Hey, this is my second show of the day. Let's check out the link section below if you want to see the first show of the day and all the other helpful links that are down there that refer to this video. Everything that I talk about will be linked to in the video. It took me a while to prepare the links today. All right, let's start off right away with B-Rhodium, the crypto-dividend airdrop Bitcoin that is coming soon. And they posted something on their site. I linked to their site below, or they sent this out. I don't know if this is on their site. Dear B-Rhodium community, we are very pleased to announce that due to massive support and demand for B-Rhodium, we have reached our airdrop limit of 840,000 B-Rhodium. Registrations are now closed. We'd like to thank all of you for the support and are very excited about making B-Rhodium the store of value coin in the whole crypto space. All right, so a lot of you obviously have been paying attention and registered with them, and now the snapshot will take place on January 10th, and you'll be able to claim your B-Rhodium. And so good for them. Good for them. People in our little space here understand what free is free mean. I know there are a lot of people that are like, oh, I don't want a free coin. Well, why should I mess with this? Well, obviously, a lot of people don't agree with you. There are a lot of doers out there who want to increase their Bitcoin holdings whatever free way they can. So good for them. The next step, though, this can't be successful unless B-Rhodium gets listed on some exchanges. So Bittrex, obviously one that can be targeted really easily is Cryptopia. I linked to their Twitter below, Cryptopia. So tweet out to Cryptopia, say, hey, B-Rhodium crypto-dividend. We want it on there. We're going to be holders of B-Rhodium because we signed up for their airdrop and we're Bitcoin holders. So, hey, we want to interact with you, Cryptopia. And yes, and then some people will want to buy B-Rhodium. Yeah, be my guest. Be my guest. But again, for me, B-Rhodium is something I'm getting for free. When you get something for free, you don't buy it. All right. So, but good luck to the B-Rhodium. And we have a B-Rhodium. I have a B-Rhodium poll that is out. I don't think it's time to talk about that yet. Here in my little, I'm going over. Oh yeah. Before we get to the poll, I'll leave you hanging there. Pound that like button. I hope everyone's enjoying their dinner. Or no, it's already past dinner on the East Coast. Or maybe you eat your dinner late. I don't know. I hear it's cold. It's not cold here in San Diego. All right, but I'm going to be in Los Angeles starting tomorrow. And I want to thank a viewer who said to me, Adam, don't take the Greyhound up there. Take the Surfliner, train. And you know what? Instead of spending 17 bucks on the Greyhound, I'm spending $37 on the train. It should be awesome. Hey, you can email me at adam@tresorhelp.com. Also, if you need a crypto consultation, if you have helpful tips like that, thank you to the dude who told me that. And yeah, so I'm coming along here. I am frugal, but I can't be super duper frugal. Greyhounds are kind of messy anyway. And again, I am in a financial position where I do have to enjoy. I have to enjoy life. Come on now, go to the bus when I don't have to. When I'm, it's a little ridiculous. I can admit that my frugality is taken to an extreme, and I'm happy to inform all of you that at least I'm curing myself of the extreme frugality. No one is perfect. No one is perfect. I am not perfect. We all have little oddities about ourselves, and I'm putting it out there. So I'm looking forward to going to LA though, and hopefully on the 12th, I'm going to be at the Century City meetup. I linked to the Century City meetup below. It's at 6 p.m. in Century City. I'm talking to the guy that's in charge of that. We'll see how prominent I will be there. But hey, if you're in the LA area, go to Century City. Okay, people, and not everybody wants to hear about this now. Okay, so what else do we have here? So Ripple is not going to be on Coinbase, says Forbes magazine, and says Coinbase. Okay, for the time being, they're not going to be. So that rumor is gone. So the price of Ripple will go down, but you never know. These Coinbase people will I bet they list it one day. Who knows? I don't care what's next altcoin on Coinbase. There'll be another rumor now. Now Decred will be the next rumor, right? I'm not starting any rumors here. I'm not. I just people love when I mention the word Decred. Okay. So yeah, I am looking forward to being on the train tomorrow. That will be nice. What else do we have here? Do you guys like the approach where I get personal with everyone, or you just want cold hard facts? Tell me in the comment section below. I think people think I'm hilarious. Some of you do. Some of you are like, oh God, just no more Adam Meister stories, Adam. We don't want to hear your darn stories. Okay, so I'm holding up this license plate cover thing. Do you guys like it? A guy at the San Diego meetup gave me this. I linked to him below. I linked to a picture of he's Crypto Compos on Twitter. But I linked to a photo that was taken of the both of us holding one of these. And I was like, dude, I think this thing is pretty cool. And he sells them. And I was like, I want to bring this on the air. I want to show the world. Just, send me your Twitter, post a picture of us together. And it's not a great photo of us together. I don't look good in it, but it shows this. And because I know how much all of you love to look at me for some reason. You can't, some of you are listening to the podcast now. I understand, but I mean, God, people are like, oh, Adam, your hair doesn't look good today. It's ridiculous. Anyway, this is a cool thing. So contact him. He's an entrepreneur. I mean, this is he's in motion. He came to the event. He met me. And so he's in the San Diego. No, actually, I think he's from Long Beach. He came all the way down from Long Beach. I don't want to get that wrong, but he's a cool guy. Check him out below. It's linked to below. Yeah. If you want this. Now I have one for a car that I don't have. Yeah, I don't even own a car, and I've got all this Bitcoin. My God. Frugality beyond compare. Adam Meister. Pound that like button. All right. Alistair Milne has an awesome tweet out there. And yeah, my title, it says California in the title of this video. I'm talking about California, talking about going on the train, talking about how in San Diego the meetup was also. Looking forward to the meetup in Century City, which is in Los Angeles, and then on, hang out with me in Hollywood. Well, not everyone. I'm not going to give my exact address where I am there, but I'm going to be near Santa Monica Boulevard, and yeah, California's awesome. People are pumped about cryptocurrency in Southern California. And so on the 14th, I really hope to hang out with people in Los Angeles. I mean, that's going to be wide open. So email me, adam@tresorhealth.com. Okay, what do we have here? Alistair Milne's awesome tweet. When, and again, it's linked to below, man. I put all this stuff together. It took a little while. When, not if, most of these altcoins collapse, they're going to struggle to get out for fiat. And / US, well, then he says Tether. I don't know about that. The largest coins with the strongest track record will see a huge influx at times of panic. So this is a really interesting point. If, we're having a huge pumpage of all the lowly altcoins, okay? But this could easily go the other way, where people are like, I got to get out of this now. They're all falling apart. Where do I need my cash. I need my cash. So everyone's trying to sell for dollars. They can't get the dollars. It's hard to get dollars out of these exchanges. So people are like, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to sell for Bitcoin, of course. And that will be very good. And others too. I mean, Alice, maybe they'll sell for Ethereum and Litecoin also. Do you like that I mentioned your two coins, you altcoin people? No, but they will panic into Bitcoin once they figure out they cannot get dollars off of these exchanges, or Tether maybe too, he says. But it is an interesting point. It is interesting to contemplate. I am not going to predict when the altcoin bubble is going, when these, what do you want to call them? Junk altcoins bubble is going to end. Hey, man, it's obviously lasting longer than a lot of us thought. And it is just getting wilder and wilder when one of my friends is asking me about how can I get Ripple? I am shocked every day. I mean, someone was asking me about Tron, and I'll get into that at the San Diego meetup. And no, I mean, that's, people hear about these things. So we're in a huge altcoin bubble, huge junk bubble, but it eventually they're going to have to go run into something when it's time to cash out, but who knows? It might not be until 2019. I am not going to be getting, I mean, this is just wild times we're living through. All right. So what else do we have here? Andy Hoffman has a great tweet out there. Kudos to TechBot for uncovering another incredible, wildly Bitcoin bullish story. Think about it. B-Spread, Bprivate, B-Rhodium, and B-Diamond. 4 different ways of creatively leveraging the rock solid Bitcoin name. Well, that was what my video earlier today was about. So everybody check that out. I talked about this spread coin thing, how spread coin apparently is going to fork into Bitcoin. They're going to form a new coin called B-Spread, okay? So that is just totally taking advantage of the Bitcoin name. They say, okay, we have a dead altcoin, and a spread coin obviously was a dead altcoin. To revive it, we're going to fork and give all our holders this new coin and call it B-Spread, Bitcoin spread, and just take advantage. So they're not giving us Bitcoin holders anything. They're just like taking the name. Okay, so that's one way of leveraging the Bitcoin name. Then you've got something like Bprivate, which legitimately, creatively is giving a new coin to ZClassic holders, but to Bitcoin holders too. Very unique. Then you have a B-Rhodium, which is just an airdrop, but it is a crypto dividend nonetheless. If you had to sign up for it, and then B-Diamond is just your classic friendly fork of Bitcoin. But these are 4 unique methods here of taking advantage of the Bitcoin name and just reinforcing that the Bitcoin brand is the strongest one of them all. The strongest one of them all. So yeah, Andy, that was a good. You picked up well on that, man. That was real, and I like to elaborate on that. So thank you for inspiring me there with that tweet. All right. When I speak in San Francisco on the 15th, and I will talk about that event in a second. My talk is about crypto dividends, by the way. I mentioned that before, but I'm talking about crypto. That's all. I'll mention whatever I feel like that day. I probably won't write it. It's all going to come from. I'm going to write a couple of notes. It'll be like one of these shows, basically, but in person. But I'm talking about crypto dividends at that conference in San Francisco, which I don't have the name. I'll get to that in a second. All right. Speaking about San Diego, that we were talking about, this is all about California today. Ty Zen on his channel, he did put up my question and answer sessions at the San Diego meetup. They are linked to below. And also, if you go to my site, which is disruptmeister.com, it just shows all the videos that I've saved, or videos that I posted and videos that I bookmarked. So you can see Ty's videos that way too. Disruptmeister.com. I never talk about that. I'm going to have to make that a real site one day, but I have no time. I have no time. Pound that like button. I have a really graphic story about having no time. I can't say. First of all, YouTube has already demonetized this video. I think it's because I have freak out in the title. I can't believe it. Your algorithm, fix your algorithm, people. They demonetized this video, and I have to appeal it before I even film the video. I mean, it's ludicrous. But hey, man, this is the only game in town right now. But someone's going to improve upon this. Steam it. Keep on working hard over there. Steam it, people. And you can follow me there at Bitcoin Meister. Bitcoin Meister on Steam it, on TechBalt. I mean, on Twitter, I am TechBalt, TechBalt. I see there are a lot of people over there in the chat now. What do we got? About 100 live viewers. If you want me to answer your questions, you can do the super chat. All right, what do we have? We talked about Tizen. Oh yeah, so my B-Rhodium poll is below. It's a price prediction poll. How much do you think B-Rhodium is going to sell for once it finally gets listed on one of these exchanges? And well, you check it out. But if it actually hits 1% of a Bitcoin, I mean, that would be amazing. I mean, that's just amazing for an air. I mean, a lot of people will copy. A lot of other coins will copy this format if it can hit that high, because it's easier to do an airdrop than to do like a fork like B-Gold did. Much easier to do an airdrop than to do a friendly fork in that sense. All right, but hey man, crypto dividends of any sort, us holders, we love it. It's lucrative. It makes holding that much more lucrative. And hey, it's all about the holding, baby. It's all about the Benjamins. Remember that song? All right. Oh yeah, and again, link to below is my earlier video from today about B spread, which again, I just find fascinating based on, because it could just be a total fake. I mean, the person who's like pumping, who says he's going to form an altcoin, a fork from a dead coin, like spread coin. I mean, he could just be making it up because he owns a lot of spread coin. But for me, the interest comes in the Bitcoin brand. But if he actually goes through with it on January 31st and he revives his coin this way, you better believe all sorts of other dead coins are going to try to take advantage of the Bitcoin name and just call their forks something Bitcoin. All right. People have asked me about ZClassic storage because some people have bought ZClassic so they can get the Bprivate crypto dividend. And yesterday, I specifically said how I really dislike paper wallets. And then if you have a paper wallet, if you're a paper wallet dude, you should be like in the top 1% of technology people, okay? Maybe that's an exaggeration, but understand that, you got to have some tech skill. I don't want because I'm prefacing what I'm about to say with all that, because there is a ZClassic paper wallet that has come out now. I had to tell you all about it. But also I bring it up because their community is so big and so enthused about this Bprivate fork that all of a sudden they've come up with a ZClassic. Now it's not totally tested yet. The GitHub is up there. Rhett, the guy behind all this stuff, behind the fork, he did tweet this out. So I mean, this is not some scam wallet, but I mean, you never know. You never know. You check out the code yourself, people. It's all linked to below, ZClassicPaperWallet.com. Rhett obviously tweeted about it. You can check out his Twitter, which is linked to in previous videos. But again, it is that they could suddenly build this like this. There obviously is a lot of momentum, a lot of excitement for Bprivate, even though this is a ZClassic paper wallet. Now there's rumors there's going to be a Bprivate paper wallet. That would be great too, I'm sure. But again, Trezor, get your act together. So also, there's code has been written for the ledger now to store ZClassic on it. I linked to this below. I don't fully understand if it's the ledger people who wrote it, or if it's the ZClassic people who wrote it, or if ledger, if it's, you're going to be able to store your ZClassic there real soon, maybe. I don't know. I don't fully understand the tweet. I don't want to you check it out below. I don't want to say Ledger is you're going to be able to store your ZClassic on Ledger. I don't want to say that because Ledger hasn't put out a tweet about that yet. They haven't had a press release about that. But Rhett retweeted something, and there is a GitHub with the code and stuff. Hey, man, I'm no GitHub expert or analysis. And so check it out. Oh, yeah, here, this shirt, yeah, Cryptography. Check them out below. cryptohwwallet.com. All right. So Bitcoin quote unquote crashed down below 15,000 again. Oh my. But I bring this up, and I brought this up in the title of this video. Basically, CoinMarketCap, which is a site, and I link to their Twitter below, I link to their press release below, or their tweet below, about how they got rid of the Korean exchanges from the way they calculate the numbers, from the way they calculate how much each cryptocurrency is worth. So all of a sudden, it looks like a bunch of cryptocurrencies lost value, including Bitcoin. And people freak out. And they started selling their Bitcoin. They started selling a lot of stuff. And all the cryptocurrency prices dropped just because this third party decided they were going to list the prices in a new way, a new calculation. Nothing fundamentally changed with Bitcoin or any cryptocurrency. It's just that CoinMarketCap listed things a different way. And people freaked out and sold. You were weak. That is a pure example of weak-handedness. You just see the CoinMarketCap prices all of a sudden go down. You don't check like the regular exchanges, and then you sell. I mean, that's such a mistake. It's because the prices came back up again. There was a big drop, but it's still down today. Probably. I don't even know. I don't even know if it's under 15,000 right now or not. But the point is that this is such a new ecosystem, that something a less than mature ecosystem. It doesn't show maturity. The market does not show maturity when things like that can cause a huge a significant drop among all the cryptocurrencies. So it's just something to keep in mind. You got to take your time. You cannot be impulsive. You got to know what the full story is before you make a decision. And just think 2020, people. Don't even have the mindset where something like this might trigger you to do something like that. Don't even be in that mindset. I mean, if you're on this channel already, you know about strong hand, and I hope you believe in strong hand. And because to believe in strong hand, you won't get freaked out by things like that clearly freaked out a lot of people. And I keep using the word freak out because obviously YouTube doesn't like it very much because they demonetized my video before I even make the darn video. I guess that's why they did it. I don't know. Pound that like button to, I guess, remonetize my video. I already appealed it before I even made the video. Okay. All right. We talked about that. Yeah. So on the 15th, I will be at the World Crypto Economic Forum, and it takes place January 15th and 16th. There is a Meister discount code, DisruptMeister20. It is listed below. It's going to be at the South San Francisco Conference Center. So Monday the 15th, I'm going to be speaking later in the day. So if you're there, hey, I'd love to meet you. And so there's your little promo for that. WCEF.co. So again, check out the link section below if you want to sign up, and et cetera, et cetera. Okay. And I'm looking forward to being in San Francisco in a week. I'll be in San Francisco in a week, but I'll be in Los Angeles tomorrow. And I'm in San Diego right now. California. All right. So again, and so speaking of San Francisco, Tron is going to have an office there. That's what I was told by someone who asked me a question at the San Diego event. And I had never heard of this Tron thing. I mean, I had seen it pumping, I guess. I don't know what it's about. But again, they use the China gimmick because they're based in China. So everyone should love them because, it's China. That's a word that pumps stuff in this day and age. But here is a tweet by Juan Bennett. Wow, absurd. Tron's paper is simply copied from other projects or is super basic P2P passed off as original, zero references. Well, anyway, their white paper or their paper or whatever that describes them seems to be like copied from a bunch of different sources. And Vinny Lingham actually tweeted this out originally, or retweeted. So that's how I found out about it. So good job, Vinny Lingham. But yeah, they're going to have an office in San Francisco. That alone, I mean, that's total centralization. But yeah, people are like really ragging on Tron now. To an extent, it reminds me of the IOTA, people ragging on IOTA. But IOTA had some tech issue. This just seems like something that's being massively pumped based on nothingness. And again, I bring it up because it's like it's reached into like the top 50, top 30, top 20. It's not like some fifth tier one anymore. And people were asking me questions about it. And a lot of people they don't trust it very much after discovering this paper issue. All right, or white paper, whatever it is. All right, March the 10th. Hopefully I'll be in Johannesburg. Keep emailing me about that, people. Yeah, and yeah, I got to get in touch with Lorian. Hey, Lauren Gamaroff, are you watching this now? Pound that like button if you are. So yeah, Century City meetup. I linked to it below. What else do we have? Oh, Ari David Paul. Ari Paul is great. Funny line from a friend. My tax strategy is to hold long enough that I outlast the IRS. That's a pretty good tax strategy. You know, if you hold it, and then you hold it long enough and the IRS doesn't exist anymore, then you don't have to worry about once you sell it, if you cash out in the fiat. But guess what? By the time the IRS doesn't exist anymore, and I doubt it's probably going to always exist. I'm not saying, but if you do wait long enough, and the IRS didn't exist anymore, fiat probably won't matter very much anymore. You'll just be able to buy anything with Bitcoin anyway. There is a link to below. There is the photo of the day. It's Andy Hoffman and I together in San Diego. Yes, Andy Hoffman was in San Diego also. Low-key Andy Hoffman. Yeah, under the radar, but I hung out with him. And what a great guy. And he's got a great family also. It was a pleasure. And we took some photos. And so he posted one on his Twitter. It was very nice. Ari Paul also points out DentaCoin is worth more than Bitcoin at the start of 2013. Yeah, so we've gotten to the point where like fifth tier altcoins that no one knows what they make no sense at all. I think it's a coin that it might be an Ethereum token. It has to do with dentist or your teeth. It's worth more than what Bitcoin was worth at the start of 2013. And it just puts in perspective what a wild and wacky market we're in. Okay. CNBC is going to have a crypto segment now. Not CNBC Africa, because they already have a crypto show, which I've been on. Ran over there. Ran's been on my show too. But no, CNBC, they're going to have their own segment. Maybe they're going to have their own show here in America. I'm not exactly sure. I linked to the tweet below. But it just shows how mainstream this is getting. And again, a friend of mine asked me how he can get Ripple. So I'm sure more friends of mine will be asking me about how they can get Ripple after CNBC debuts. Because I'm sure they'll be talking about every altcoin and their brother on freaking CNBC segment or show or whatever they're doing. Vortex, the great Vortex, wanted me to tell you about there's a Coinbase petition to get SegWit implemented on Coinbase. Hey, it's linked to below. If you want to do the petition, that's cool. I mean, Coinbase is a private company. They're going to do what they're going to do. If they see, I think they've got other ideas. They've got so much money flowing into them. They're going to do what they're going to do. But hey, maybe this will embarrass them or shame them. I don't know. But there are a lot of people that want to act out upon their frustration with Coinbase. Well, here's your opportunity, people. You are doing something by signing this petition. And Vortex wanted me to mention it. So, hey, Vortex is my guy over there at World Crypto Network. And I still have to get back to him about doing my international show on there. I'm busy, man. I'm really busy, Vortex. Really busy, dude. Everyone, I already said that. But okay, pound that like button. All right. Yeah, so I mentioned how Rhett tweeted out about he said, so excited to see Kirk Ballo adding Ledger HQ Ledger Nano support for ZClassic and Bprivate. Okay, I don't fully understand it, as I said below. Check out his tweet below. And yesterday when I was talking about Bprivate being like a poor man's way of Bitcoin holders to have a private, just to, if they need to make a private transaction, to do it that way. I forgot to mention, you know, Russell, who was on the World Crypto Network yesterday, who was on Vortex's show yesterday, that totally goes with his Bitcoin Hydra thesis, theory, whatever you want to call it, that there's going to be a lot of innovation coming from these forks, and they're going to be useful. We're going to be able to use them. He's a guy who wants to hold on to the forks because of the innovation. I don't want to put words in his mouth. And I am more of a guy who wants to, you know, get my free Bitcoin as soon as possible, you know, not, you know, dump a lot of it right away. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do with the Bprivate right away. There's got to be a strategy. I haven't developed my Bprivate strategy, but I forgot to mention that yesterday, that some of the stuff that I was talking about in terms of the poor man's version of Zcash or whatever. I mean, a privacy of a second layer of just rushing this, because it's going to take a while for them to build a privacy layer on top of Bitcoin. Well, this is your poor man's solution there. I explained it better there. And I was thinking of Russ and his Hydra thesis, and hey, I'm giving him some props there. Okay. I'm not going to talk about that. What else do we have here? If you bought, oh, here's Adam's health tip of the day. It has to do with Bitcoin. If you bought a pack of cigarettes, US dollars, for $10 pack of cigarettes worth of Bitcoin every day since the 1st of January 2016, you would have 8.37 Bitcoin, 142,000 worth of $142,000 today. So yeah, it's good that you were not, but some people were buying a pack of $10 cigarettes every day when they could have been using that $10 every day to buy Bitcoin. Look what a difference it would have made in your life. You'd have 8.37 Bitcoin right now instead of having tarry black lungs. So pound that like button. I'm Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. I feel like I forgot something. I'm going to probably review this and see I forgot a link, but pound that like button. Remember to subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video, check out the notes section below. I will say hello to all of you in the chat. Looking forward to Los Angeles tomorrow. Bye.